You might be right. You might really, really love this person exactly as they are. You might always wish them well, always have a fondness towards them, and always hope that they're okay. But I'm going to interrogate this certainty that you love this person, because I see a lot of comments with conflicting things going on within the same comment. On one hand, they're saying they love this person. And on the other hand, they're kind of saying, but I'm so disappointed and I hate them because of it. So I've been reading the Course in Miracles, right? And there's a very interesting part that you might know about called special love versus special hate, and how they're not very far different from each other. They're both rooted in fear. And sometimes the love that we think that we have towards somebody is actually fear in disguise. And we know this when our sense of self-worth becomes dependent on what they do, how they act, and who they're being at this point in their life. And that love can very quickly turn into hate if we don't get what we want or what we expected. And that's not really love. That's this kind of special type of love, the kind of fantasy type of love, the imaginary, wistful type of love. But love is closer to acceptance. So it says in the Course of Miracles, the opposite of love is fear, but what is all encompassing can have no opposite, right? So essentially it's saying, if I'm in acceptance of you, if I accept you as you are, there is no opposite to that. There's no need to change. There's just, I accept you as you are. And that's okay for me because I'm in acceptance with myself. That's where love can grow. Our best relationships in our lives are the ones where we don't require much from the other person, aren't they? Where we just think you're you and I'm me, and you can be where you are and I'm going to be where I am. And sometimes we get that transformation in a relationship after a breakdown, when our expectations, our needs, our ideas about what we needed this person to be are broken down so that we see this person as they are. From there, love can grow, because in order for us to get to where we want to go in life, we first have to accept where we are now. So if you've been kind of obsessing about somebody and ruminating and needing them to come back, it might feel like it is love, but I want to interrogate that and ask you how connected to yourself you are. Because if you can imagine being in a place in your life where you're like, actually, I'm okay. I'm okay if this person comes back into my life, or the relationship works and we can thrive together. And I'm okay if it doesn't, because I'm good with me. I've got enough space in my life and enough love in my life with the things that I'm doing, the people that I'm around, the choices that I'm making, the decisions that I'm making in my life, to know that I'm good with me so I can be good with you too. Often the need for someone to come back and the love that we think we so desperately need from them is a signal that we are disconnected from ourselves. And nothing really good can come from that, because that leans into codependency, which leans into special hate and toxic arguments and going around in circles and misfiring and disconnection, because we are actually not accepting ourselves and therefore not accepting somebody else. This is a bit of a deep one, isn't it? Gosh, don't know where this has come from today, but I just thought I'd pose this question to you and give you an alternative reality here, which is that the more connected to yourself you are, the more loving you can be. The more you lean into true love rather than the kind of special love or the special hate. If you're wondering where this is, I actually don't know the exact page. I'll try and find it, but it's in the workbook, not in the actual Course in Miracles, although I think it is mentioned in there as well. But there's a really nice chapter called Special Love versus Special Hate. And it is like, whoa, mind blowing. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was actually in codependency, not in love, right? So when I realized this, like a couple of years ago, it instigated a real desire for me to want to be in actual love rather than just codependency. Because when you're angry with somebody and you're so furious with the way that they acted or whatever, not that that's not valid, because actually anger is a very valid part of life, and discovering what our boundaries are and our limits are, and grief as well. But when you're there for too long, you've gone into special hate. You wanted them to be a certain way and they're not. But the more loving thing to do is be like, I accept you as you are. And you can only really do that is if you accept you as you are. So this is, again, very much part of the reason why I created the self-abandonment trap, to get you back to you, to get you back into acceptance of who you are. It's like, you're not going to get the outcome of this relationship by analyzing it, thinking about it, obsessing about it, watching more videos about it. You're going to get it by life unfolding naturally as it does, and you connecting back to you being more in alignment with you. The answer will become clear. You'll know what to do. You'll know how to act. You'll know what to say. And you'll be able to feel so good with yourself that you won't mind whether this works or not, And that's so much more of a peaceful place to be, isn't it? Than obsessing and ruminating about it and just fighting with reality and fighting, not loving someone, wishing they were different from how they are and wishing they were somewhere where they're not. Everyone is exactly where they're meant to be right now. And that's the most loving thing that we can do, even if it means distancing ourselves. So this does not mean that you accept people as they are and then you tolerate something that doesn't work for you. It means I'm so good with myself that I can accept that you and me cannot be together right now because you're there and I'm here, and that won't work. But I accept it, Acceptance is true love. Acceptance is freedom. Acceptance is you returning to yourself again. So if you want to get there, to that place of back to you, this is what we're going to do. This is the point of it in the self-abandonment trap. It's coming back to you so you can have that very healthy foundation of, we start from here when I'm me and you're you. And transformation can happen whenever we get to the other side of acceptance. We don't know what's going to happen from there. Anything can happen. But what will be better is the way that you feel about yourself and about all people around you and about this situation, because you'll be in acceptance of it. So, yeah, I hope you found this video useful, insightful. Don't know where it came from, but I had to do it. My phone is ringing, so I have to go. But if you want any more information about the self-abandonment trap, then let me know. Use the discount code FREEDOM350, and I would love to see you there.